Ladies and gentlemen, we are expecting a full flight today. Please do us a big favor. Make sure once you make your way towards the back of the aircraft, look to your left and right. If you see an open seat, that's your seat. Once you find that seat that you like, please try to step out of that main aisle so that passengers behind you can get by. This will help expedite our departure and get us on our way.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Alright, so this is the newest version of the Zibo 737-800. Haven't flown this in a while. I just downloaded the new version, and so we'll see how it works, and we'll see how we do as well. Okay, it's all good. Okay, we're done fueling, so we'll go ahead and throw those on. Tell where these buttons are. Okay. Just want to see what positions they were in. Alright, there we go. 340 is our cruise altitude. Landing altitude for Kalispell is 2976. That's good. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, okay, so let's do our test. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good. Close that door. Start the APU. Alright, now let's go over our items. Just make sure I got everything. Windshields. Okay. Circulation fans, or that's all set. Just make sure I got those all good to go. It's hard to tell where that button is. Okay, just by looking at it. There we go. Alright, logo position light switch is as needed. Alright, let's go up, pull our frequency, let's get our ATIS.
All VFR departures, contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Advise on initial contact you have Delta. Salt Lake City International Information Delta. 0054 Zulu. Wind, 320 at 14. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 9,500. Few clouds at 17,000. Few clouds at 22,000. Temperature 33. Check density altitude. 2.7. Altimeter 3013. Visual approach runway 32, 34 left, 34 right, 35, in use. Departing runway
Did it just change on me? Okay, I was planning for... It doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, let's go ahead and set... Clearance is 127.3.
Foxtrot 9, and we'll contact ground on the other side, Southwest 2743.
United 465, contact Los Angeles Center, 133.55, have a good flight.
Salt Lake City clearance, Delta 696 is IFR to Glacier. 696, 696.
Delta 696, Salt Lake clearance, cleared to Glacier Airport. Rugged 1 departure, hold to transition, then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.5. Squawk 5414. Maintain 230 knots until advised.
Delta 696 is cleared to Glacier via the Rugged 1. Hold to transition as filed. Maintain 10,000. 135.5, 5414. Maintain 230 knots.
Delta 696, is that correct?
Alright. So good.
Phoenix ground, West 2743, Foxtrot 9, or sorry, Echo 9, looking to taxi to south side of Terminal 4.
Southwest 2743, Phoenix ground, taxi Terminal 4 via Echo Tango Delta. Have a good day.
Okay, into parking via Echo Tango Delta, and have a good day, Southwest 2743, thanks.
American 225, contact approach 125.7.
Yeah, we'll figure. Take, what, 6 right out to Holter. And we'll do... No, we don't need to do any of that yet. Okay, so let's go route. Rugged 1 to Holter.
American 225, Salt Lake approach. After iron, clear ILS, runway 16 left approach.
After Holter, we're going to do...
Red straight 515, flat heading
FCA.
025, descend and maintain. 4000, vector to Kimball.
Okay, so let's take a look at our route here. Climb, let's see, it's going to be Bubby, and that's 1,000 or above. Then Rugged, Cloud, Saji, and Holter. Soggy, I should say. Soggy, Holter, then FCA. That looks pretty good there. Alright, so we're set for that. We don't need to do the arrival just yet. So let's go ahead and get our information here. It's been a while since I've flown this, so it's definitely...
FedEx 723, Monterey clearance. Clear to Palm Springs Airport, Monterey for departure. Ready vectors to Avenel.
Definitely going to be an adventure. 21018 are going to be our winds.
Expect flight level 330, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.3. Squawk 5433.
Okay, so our reserve fuel is 3.5. That's a lot. I think I planned for quite a bit. Okay, so 3.5. We're going to do cost index of 50.
FedEx 723, read back correct.
Zero fuel weight is 133.3. Let me just double check that. 133.4. Okay, that looks good. And let's take a look at I gotta look at our performance plans here.
Options 978, contact Denver Center 120.47.
Alright, so I'll move that over. So we're gonna do takeoff and do flaps 1, D-rated takeoff with 38. Alright. There we go.
Options 978, Denver Center cross, Thompson at and maintain flight level 190.
Actually, we are... Okay, so 38, and then we're going to do D... Actually, that's it. Just... Let me just check this real quick. So 38, and we should be at 9 now. See, we're going to do 38 with 98.9. That's exactly what we want. Flaps 1. Alright, trim set. Let's see what our... With flaps 1, 152, 153, 154, we're going to use ours. It's pretty fast. Alright, so that looks good. Alright, let's see. Got our legs, they're all good. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. We're going to do progress there.
Red Stripe 515, proceed direct Kimball, cross Kimball at or above 14,000, cleared RNAV Delta approach.
We're going to climb right climbing turn on a heading, and we'll just get our heading before we take off, obviously. So we can set that now. So we had 154 was our V2. Set that in. Okay, that looks good there. We're going to squawk 5414. I gotta get rid of that. The stupid labels. I don't want those on there. Just do that real quick. Alright, so it's 5414.
American 225, contact tower 119.05.
Okay, that looks good. And ground is going to be 123.77.
Salt Lake Tower, American 225 is on the ILS, 16 left.
American 225, Salt Lake Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind variable at 3.
16 left, clear to land, American 225.
I think we can back out of here without any problems, okay. I could have just hit enter, but oh well, okay. It's good enough.
Grounded cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
We are ready, I believe. I should get my checklist out though. But let's go ahead and start the push.
Grounded cockpit, tow is driving up.
Good afternoon, Pack Valley 729, information uniform, looking for IFR to Monterey.
Pack Valley 729, Auckland clearance. Good afternoon, on request, standby.
Alright. Pre-flight oxygen tested 100%. Nav, instrument, display switches are all normal and auto checked. Emergency exit lights are armed, checked. Yaw dampener is on, checked. Window heats ×4 is on. Pressurization mode is set for auto checked. Flight instruments heading is 104.
Okay,
And
all doors and
altitude is
hatches are closed.
4280, checked.
Ready to connect.
GPS is set for nav. Checked. Parking brake is set. Engine cutoff is cut off. Before start checklist is flight deck door closed and locked. Fuel is checked. 16,400 pounds. Pumps. I guess we can go ahead and put those on next.
Pack Valley 729, advise ready to copy.
Passenger signs are on, checked.
And Valley 729, go ahead.
Windows locked. MCP.
Pack Valley 729,
reads
clear to Monterey Airport,
154.
8 departure.
So connected.
Is that
Advise
the heading
transition,
on
direct release
takeoff
parking
and
brake.
Climb the
10,000?
exceed, except maintain 10,000.
Parking brake released.
Departure frequency
Takeoff speeds are
135.1.
Starting for spec. And you may start engine.
4077.
152, 153.
Okay, Pack Valley 729, clear to Monterey, Nuevo 8 departure. Salinas transition
CDP,
then direct.
flight
Climb via the
completed,
Civic, set
rudder
maintain
aileron trims are
10,135.1 and 4077.
Taxi takeoff
Back Valley
briefing completed.
729,
Anti-collision
back
lights
correct.
coming on.
Red Stripe 515, radio service terminated. Contact Eagle Tower 119.8.
Alright, start engine number 2.
Eagle Tower, Red Stripe 515, RNAV Delta 25.
Red Stripe 515, Eagle Tower runway 25, clear to land. Wind 200 at 4.
Try to get my cameras here.
25, clear to land, red stripe 515.
Salt Lake Tower, American 225, clear 16 left on Hotel 4.
American 225, taxi to Gateway Hotel, monitor ground, have a good day.
Ground BA Hotel, monitor ground, American 225, thanks.
Options 978, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Thought I had a view for this one here, but oh well. This is going to be interesting. I'm so rusty in this plane, it's incredible. Engine starter cut off now. N1 should be coming up a little bit more than that. Alright, starting.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Options 978, Denver approach.
Disconnecting tail.
Terminal
Stand by.
altimeter 3024. Descend and maintain 15,000. Expect RNAV runway 17 left approach. Options 978 when you have Centennial weather advice.
Engine starter cut off now. All right.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
I don't know how to get rid of that light.
Options 978, thank you. Fly present heading, descend and maintain 1000. Vector to lower.
Okay. Before taxi checklist. Generators, let's go ahead and flaps one. Generators on, probe heat on, anti-isolation valves auto and closed. Engine structures, continuous pressurization packs on. Auto throttle is armed, checked, recall.
Red stripe 515, turn left when able.
Checked.
Taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency, have a good day.
Alpha to the ramp, frequency, red stripe
A little bit
515.
smaller so I can see the whole thing.
Good day.
Okay, auto brake is RTO checked. Engine
Phoenix
start
clearance,
idle
Southwest
detent
6114, IFR to John Wayne.
checked. Flight controls.
Southwest 6114, Phoenix clearance, clear to John Wayne
Full
Airport, Kings
left.
to departure. Harbor transition, then as filed.
Right.
Climb via SEED.
Neutral.
Departure frequency
Full back.
119.2. Squawk
Forward.
5655.
Rudder right. Rudder left.
Okay, clear to John Wayne Airport, Keynes to Harbor transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency
Ground equipment
119.2 and
is-
squawk
got 'em clear out here.
5655 for Southwest 6114.
Alright, let's
Southwest
clear.
6114, is that correct? Expect runway 7 left.
We'll expect that. Southwest 6114, thanks.
Alright, let's go to ground. We're already on ground, I think. Just to verify 123.77. And 123.77. Looks good.
Options 978, proceed direct lower. Descend and maintain 7,800.
Salt Lake ground, Delta 696 at Terminal 2 with Delta Taxi.
Delta 696, Salt Lake ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
16 right via Echo and Bravo, Delta 696. Alright.
13 ground, FedEx 723, you're at the west hangars, holding short of Echo, ready for taxi with Foxtrot.
Alright, this should be Echo.
FedEx 723,
Let's see here.
Monterey ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha.
This looks like Echo.
28 left via Alpha, FedEx 723.
How did you put the taxi line on? Right. Echo and Bravo. So Bravo would be the first right. Well, that's a big stutter. Okay.
978, cross lower at
I changed my
7,800.
texture settings
Cleared
to
Arnav, runway 17 left approach.
no compression, just to see if how my system would respond. So we're gonna see how well this does. Okay, this should be Bravo here. Okay, clear on the left. Clear on the right.
Ground, good afternoon. Pack Valley 729, information uniform, looking for taxi IFR 28 left if able.
Pack Valley 729, local ground, good afternoon, say position on the field.
And Pack Valley 729 is over at the FedEx ramp.
Pack Valley 729, runway 28 left, taxi via Bravo.
Okay, Bravo to 28 left, Pack Valley 729.
American 1925, Albuquerque Center. American 1925, descend and maintain 12000, Phoenix altimeter 29 and 91. Options 978, traffic 3 o'clock, 2 miles parallel, same direction. Altitude indicates 6,500. Options 978, roger, contact Centennial Tower 118.9.
Centennial Tower, options 978 with you on final runway 17 left.
Options 978, Centennial Tower, good afternoon. Runway 17 left, clear to land. Wind 100 at 9, gust 17.
Yeah, 17 left, clear to land, options 978.
Following this
American
line.
1925, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
I don't know why this line does this, but whatever. A little close there. Okay, so just pull up the departure so I have it ready.
American 1925, Phoenix approach, good afternoon. Altimeter 29901, advise when you have Phoenix weather. Expect ILS, runway 8 approach.
Huh. It's weird. I don't see it in here. Alright, whatever. Okay, so that's climb right turn on a heading between 280 to 340 or assigned by ATC thence. Okay. So we should expect a heading here. Anyways, let's check. Our before takeoff checklist is going to be two simple things. Flaps, green light. Flaps 1, and we got the green
American
light.
1925.
Stabilizers is about 5.0. Looks pretty good. Let's go over and switch over to tower. So we should see Salt Lake City Tower on 132.65. And then departure is going to be 135.5. Alright, 35.5, we're ready to go there, and alright.
Once for tower, FedEx 723, Honey Shore, runway 28 left.
FedEx 723, Monterey Tower, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff, wind 310 at 9.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 left, FedEx 723.
Salt Lake City Tower, Delta 696, ready for departure 16 right.
Delta 696, Salt Lake City Tower, turn right heading 295, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, wind variable at 3.
Delta 696, cleared for takeoff 16 right, heading 295. I should have, I don't know why I said my call sign first. Alright, so 295.
American 1925, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 8000, vector to final approach course.
Alright, clear.
Phoenix ground, Swift 6114, vector to request pushback onto Delta.
Okay, here we go.
Southwest 6114, Phoenix ground, push
Okay.
on Delta.
Throttle set,
Delta, approved,
in
Southwest
1, heading
6114,
select, and toga enabled.
American 1925, contact approach 120.4.
80 knots, checked. Gonna need a lot of this runway.
American 1925 Phoenix approach. Good afternoon, descend and maintain
E1,
7000.
rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
FedEx 723, contact NorCal departure.
Average departure FedEx 723.
Options 978, taxi to parking via Alpha, remain this frequency, have a good day.
Okay, parking via Alpha, this frequency, options 978. Thanks for the help today.
My pleasure. Delta
1000.
696, contact departure.
Going to departure Delta 696. No. Why is it going?
FedEx 723, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Yeah, I'm hand flying this thing. I cannot. So, yeah, I had it set for. I don't want it. I don't want it set for LNAV right now. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that off. It's annoying.
FedEx 723, proceed direct
Still
Avenue.
hand flying this thing. Look for
American 1925, 6 miles from start. Fly heading 050. Maintain 6000 until established on the localizer. Clear ILS, runway 8 approach.
Alright, flaps up.
American 1925 and maintain 6000 until established on the localizer.
That's 295. Select departure, American 676, 8,200, climbing 10,000.
American 696, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, proceed direct Bobby, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Direct to Bubby at flight level 230, Delta 696.
The other aircraft call and say again.
Okay, so I can actually.
Back Valley 729, Oakland Tower, runway 28 left. Clear for takeoff, wind 260 at 10.
Up to 230 now.
Delta 696, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Delta 696. Why is this taking me down? Okay.
American 1925, you have crossed the final approach course. Turn right heading 100 and return to the localizer.
It's just a little bit slow there. Alright, still climbing really. Why is this thing not climbing here? Just trying to get up to that speed, that's why. Alright. Why isn't this thing going? It should be direct to Bubby now. It's weird. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's go heading select.
American 1925, turn right heading 110, you're now 7 miles from Isle
Yeah.
Fly heading
Those here
110,
look
maintain
great.
4000 until established on the localizer, clear ILS,
Yeah.
runway 8 approach.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our flows going here.
Southwest 6114, Phoenix ground, runway 7 left. Taxi via Delta.
See if I can go LNAV here, see what happens.
Back Valley 729, contact NorCal departure.
See if it does it correctly here. Okay, so we're direct to Bubby now.
Back Valley 729, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 1000.
And let's go back to our flows. Engine bleeds. It's all good. Landing gears up and off, flaps up, no lights. And checked. And difference in climb rates between this thing and the one that I fly a lot is the CL30, the Challenger 300. That thing climbs at a ridiculous pace.
FedEx 723, contact Auckland Center 127.45. Delta 696, contact Salt Lake City Center 132.25.
3225, Delta 696.
Delta 696, actually correction, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
2872, Delta 696. Alright, so let's get, they say
FedEx 723, Oakland Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Salt Lake City Center, Delta 696, 17,800, climbing flight level 230.
Delta 696, Salt Lake Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Up to flight level 340, Delta 696. Alright, that's our final cruising speed. Well, for now at least. Okay, so we can do some fuel checks and all that kind of stuff, time and fuel checks. We'll do one at...
TAC Valley 729, just be advised, the departure calls for a published 278 heading. It looks like you're following the no comms procedure, which clearly you are in communications with us, so you're supposed to wait for a vector to join that radial. Since you're in the turn now, though, traffic's not a factor, just continue the 200 heading and join the 168 radial. I'll stop the lead overs in the Nuevo 8 departure. American 1925, contact Phoenix Tower 118.7.
So cloud is 11 minutes and 14.4 on the fuel. A little bit light on the fuel. Alright, we got a second. Let's go ahead and get a look outside here. Not too bad of a...
American 1925, Phoenix Tower, wind variable at 3, runway 8, clear to
Too bad of a scenery. Looks pretty good. Exactly right. This is, let me get back in. That's CL16. Not too bad, but. Anyways, looks pretty cool. Alright, so we reached cloud at 2108 with 13,600. So we're a little bit light on the fuel.
Southwest 6114, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 3.
We'll do another check at Holter.
Southwest 6114, confirm the runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff.
Okay. Everything's looking pretty good right now.
American 1925, taxi via Sierra and Charlie to the ramp this frequency. Southwest 6114, contact Phoenix departure. Southwest 6114, Phoenix departure, radar contact.
Let's get a look at this thing here. I've never seen this before. Somehow mount that back over here. Just like that. There we go. So, settings and features.
Since 978 Centennial clearance clear to Aspen Airport, Connor 4 departure, red table transition direct. Maintain 8,000, spark frequency, climb and maintain 8,000, spark frequency 126.1. Squawk 4745.
Time's off here.
Options 978, read back correct.
It's only 14.
FedEx 723, contact LA Center 133.55.
Let's see, let's just play that so it sounds like.
LA Center 123, flight 6, seatbelt signs off, you're free to move about, please jump for a while, please keep your seatbelt fastened. We'll update you once you start our descent. And now sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
I was supposed to put this on steady, by the way. Okay. That looks good.
1,000 to go.
Let's take a look and see what else this thing has in it.
Options 978 Centennial ground runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha.
That's pretty cool. How do you get to the next page on this thing? Do you have to check them all off first? What am I missing here?
Southwest 6114, verify climbing flight level 200. Sorry, I thought I gave that to you before.
I don't know what I get to, wait, oh, maybe that's just one page here. Let's see, it says page 1 of 4. That's not good. I had to mute myself. I had to take a phone call from my wife. So, anyways, yeah, that loading textures things, that could be problematic. I have to look at the log file. Anyways, is this? Just trying to see if. He has more than one page, so how do you get to the next page? Oh, there we go. So look, man. Alright, there we go. And then back, I was in right here. I got you. Okay. Alright, perfect. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Alright, we're direct to FCA, wherever that is. I should have, I was going to do a time check. Oh wait, no, we're just coming up to Holter now. No, we just passed Holter. It's 2116. We have 12,013. Or sorry, 12,300. Alright, so we used on that leg, we used, let's just do it. So 1.0. We should have 12.6 at Holter, so we're getting back on the fuel. So now we're only down 0.6, and that leg should have taken us another 8 minutes, and exactly 8 minutes. So we were at 2108, now we're at 2116. So all right, we're looking good. And then Kalispell, which is FCA, is how many miles away? Oh, we still got a ways. A little bit green for my taste. Like in some of these areas, a little too much green. Just the coloring to me, but it's not bad. this is the texture that is missing.
Southwest 6114, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32 for hire.
It's weird. I don't remember doing. Look, it's not black smoke. I wonder what. Oh yeah.
Southwest 6114, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 300.
I can't remember how long ago that was.
Options 978, Centennial Tower, wind calm,
Right, so
runway
now we
17
need
left.
to figure out our descent, plan of descent. So we need to be, let's see.
Back Valley 729, contact NorCal approach 121.3.
Currently it's runway 2. We can do an RNAV, it don't matter. See what we got going on here. Alright, currently runway 2. We can do the RNAV. God, I wonder if I
Back Valley 729, NorCal approach, roger, verify you have information Gulf at Monterey, and say approach and collect when able if you have one, otherwise plan a visual approach, runway 28 left.
Now we'll do the RNAV, RNP. That looks kind of cool.
Better.
So let's plan for that. And this is called, is RNAV Yankee. Alright, before I mess with any of that, I'm going to put this thing in heady mode for a second. Just in case I do something squirrely here. Okay, and we're going to take that from, we can take that from Scott. So yeah, that should be fine.
Back Valley 729, roger, thanks. Options 978, ensure transponder mode C, contact Denver departure.
Yeah, Scott's pretty good. So I'm going to leave this in here for now, and then I'll maneuver that as I need. So we need to be at Scott at 50, what is that, 15,000?
Options 978, Denver departure, radar contact, come and maintain flight level 180. Options 978, turn right direct to Connor, resume the Connor 4 departure.
Okay. Let's go to the progress page. (22:24) is our estimated time of arrival. Alright, quiet before the storm. Alright, what is our planned landing weight? It is planned to landing weight 14.2. I say 14, 142.0. We're gonna hit flaps 30, so my VREF says 147, so look at that, right on target. That looks good to me. Still got 300 miles to go here. So for planning purposes, if we were to get 8,000 feet to here, we'll figure that out. So 2,000 feet per minute. So it's going to be 13 minutes. We're cruising. We'll be descending, I'm going to say 7 miles per minute.
Southwest 6114, contact LA Center 133.55. Good night.
So roughly about 100 miles from FCA. We should.
Options 978. Can you verify direct to Connor waypoint and should be about a 285 heading or so from your present position? Okay, options 978. Roger. Just let me know when you get that result. Options 978. I show you got a slow right-hand turn. It looks like you're making the turn that way. The radar's a little slower though. Okay. Type Valley 729. Descend to pilot's discretion. Maintain 8,000.
Alright, I'm going to step away for a second. Alright, let me make sure I'm not. I think I'm going to be within Salt Lake the whole time. Let me just make sure that. Yeah. We're not going to get any more handouts for a little while. Salt Lake City Center, Delta 696, request AFK 2 minutes.
Delta 696, roger. Previous requested, advise backup.
Wilco, Delta 696. Alright, be right back. Alright, back.
Back 1029, Roger, enter right downwind, cleared visual first, runway 28 left. Options 928, contact Denver Center 120.47. Options 978, Denver Center, Roger.
Now look at, so there is some patch here. Of default. Okay, so I have to figure out why I'm not getting orthos for this area. See exactly where, did I cross the border yet? Alright, I am just, excuse me, Dubois. I'm going to write that down. Alright, that's kind of noisy. Not to mention oh yeah, you know what? Need to get back on LNAV here. That could have been a problem if I had a lot of wind up here, which is crazy. I should have had a lot of wind. Showing 27 coming from the left, 27 knots coming from the left. Still looking good. Yep, default scenery. This is crap. Alright, I guess that's, I better start reviewing this approach chart. So we're gonna request it from Scott. It's the RNAV RNP Yankee runway 2 from Scott, and let's make sure we got all our info in there. So Scott, from Scott we should be on 8,000. And from Scott we can actually descend down to 8,000 to Tayet and be there at 8,000 or above.
Option 578, trying to maintain 16,000, Aspen altimeter 3031.
Or above. Then we got Woolix, Avde, I can't even say these things. Avde, Bing.
Option 578, trying to maintain 16,000, Aspen altimeter 3031.
And then from Bing Q is runway 2. And then the mist is going to be Joad. I'll just look at them instead of trying to pronounce them. Wilto. And then after Wilto is going to be Angel, and we'll have to hold there. If we have to hold there, it's going to be a direct entry right turns. Alright, shouldn't be a big deal. And that's going to be
Back Valley 729, contact Monterey Tower 118.4.
I'm still on heading select, that's weird. What?
Back Valley 729, Monterey Tower, wind 310 at 7, runway 28 left, third line. Options 978, reaching 16,000, reduce speed to 200.
So what's going on here?
Options 978, contact Aspen approach 123.8.
So I need to get back on track here. So I got LNAV armed, but it's not actually activating it.
Options 978, Aspen approach, roger, say approach, request if you have one. Options 978, roger, expect vectors localizer, DME echo approach, runway 15.
See, that's why you got, when you make a change, you always should review what your aircraft is doing. And I never fully, even though it said heading mode here and LNAV, or I mean, even though I had LNAV activated, it never came out of heading mode. So like right now it's in heading mode, but I'm trying to get back on path here, and I'm hoping that once I get on path, it's going to automatically take over an LNAV. For some reason, it hasn't. Okay, we still got 200 miles to go to FCA.
American 225 solid clearance, no flight plan on file. Options 978, turn right heading 260 vectors, final approach course, descend and maintain 14,000.
Yeah, I never did look at all these checklists. So, what do we have here? These are pre-flights, okay. Take a look at these. already done that, even though I haven't started my descent yet. Let's see, there's BRF is entered. Alright, what is our minimums here? Will be
American 225, thanks. Received. Declared to Vancouver Airport, Seagull 1 departure. Twin Falls transition, that is filed. Maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.5. Squawk 4345. Maintain 230 knots in the climb until advised. American 225, read back, correct?
okay, that's set. Alright, so now we got back into LNAV mode. Good, okay. I'm gonna wonder why it has to make that drastic left turn there. That's weird. This is awfully strange. How much more is it going to turn? Because I'm not going to let it turn.
Black Rock 729, taxi via Alpha and Echo, this frequency today.
Alright, literally that's just ridiculous that it would do that.
Options 978, turn left heading 180, intercept the localizer.
Now we're going to do auto brake 3 today.
Options 978, 5 miles from Jargu, across the Jargu, at or above 13,400, cleared localizer DME Echo, approach runway 15.
Alright, we're back to our nav. So we don't need any radio navigation for the RNAV. Descent checklist has been completed. Nice. That's kind of cool. And this thing is struggling to get back on the magenta magical line. Hilarious. Oh, you know what? Not flying this thing, I forget that you gotta do both of them in standard. It doesn't sync up both sides. I bet you there's an option for that. Okay, let's go back here, go to home, settings, check out, we'll check out, okay, I don't think it's hardware, visual, no. Aircraft, that's where it should be. But what, I must have missed it somewhere. Or did that take care of it? So let's see here. Oh, so set this. Oh yeah, okay. So now it's sunk. Perfect. Yeah, since I'm only flying a single, I mean, it makes no sense to have them separate. It's actually pretty cool. I like this thing. Now we'll have that up ready to go for us. Alright, progress. We're showing 151 miles. I said we'll plan at 100 miles for a descent. Go ahead and pull up our ATIS now. Oh, load. Do not do that to me. Yep, and this scenery, for some reason, I'm going to have to check out the state here and see what's going on, as the orthos did not load. Back to what I was doing is get our
Mike 2055 Zulu, wind 140 at 6, visibility 6, smoke, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 31, check density altitude 2.8, altimeter 2989er, ILS-2 approach in use, departing runway 2. Read back all runway assignments, and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have Mike. Glacier Park International Information Mike 2055 Zulu, wind 140 at 6, visibility 6, smoke.
See how well the default X-plane produces smoke.
Options 978, contact Aspen Tower 118.85. Options 978, Aspen Tower 915, clear to land, wind call. Delta 696, are you back on?
Oh, Delta 696, sorry about that. With Mike and request RNAV R&B Yankee from Scott.
Delta 696, roger, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 200 for now.
Pilot's discretion down to 200, Delta 696. Alright, so go ahead and first thing I want to do is can't forget which buttons are. I haven't flown this in a while, so I can always figure which buttons to press. Alright, let's gonna go heading mode for now. Okay, then I'm gonna switch this over. So we are now in heading mode. We look good. Alright, so now we're going to go.
Options 978, exit left, taxi via Alpha to the Ramses frequency.
Alright, we got a little bit of time before we have to descend, so we're fine there. All right, so we got the altitude ready to go. I mean, altimeter's ready to go. We got our minimums. All right. Go ahead and start our descent now. Let's see if there's an announcement here we can use for our descent. Salt Lake City Center, Delta 696, flight level 327, descending at 200.
Delta 696, ready.
I started the descent a little early, so with that I can probably just pull this thing back. Sometimes get a little antsy and just start wanting to descend. You never know how sometimes when they make changes to the plane it could cause the thing to not want to slow down, so I'd rather be on the low side or be descending a little sooner, because that way I can get the thing slowed down as if I needed. Yeah, I'm currently in heading mode. I'm going to go ahead and request the well, actually let me get a little lower and then I'll request the RNAV RNP Yankee again, runway 2. Yeah, I'm disappointed that these orthos didn't load, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. Alright, so what's required our NP at scoped is 0.3. And we are flying at 0.04 right now, which is perfect.
American 225, solid ground runway 34 left, taxi via Echo Alpha. Delta 696, said you're looking for the RNAV Yankee runway 2 approach.
RNAV, RNP Yankee 2, affirm, Delta 696.
Delta 696, Roger. Proceed direct to Scott, man. Expect that approach.
Direct to Scott, and we'll expect that Delta 696. Alright, so we've been given the direct 2. So you got Scott in there now. So what we'll do is we will make our heading towards Scott.
Delta 696 is set to maintain a 1-2000.
Down to 1-2000, Delta 696. Alright, we can flip over. Flip that over early. Not a problem. Okay, we are close enough. We'll go LNAV. And we can also go VNAV, but let's stick it back to there. That looks good just like that. Alright, any kind of speed restrictions, I don't see them. So we're looking pretty good there. Hey, how's it going, man? So let's get back to our descent checklist now. It's kind of a pretty cool little tablet here. Approach, we don't need that. Passenger signs is already on at transition level. We've got the altimeter update RNP, looks good. Oh, I put on the wrong landing lights, by the way. It's kind of funny. There we go. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. This is just a little bit quicker, not too bad. And I need another another camera angle so I can get to this a little bit quicker. Oh, that was it. So that's my approach checklist. Everything else looks good on it. And then we're not landing ILS. Oh, that's weird. Not landing that either. That's good enough. Okay.
696 cross Scott at or above 10,000, cleared down Ave Yankee runway 2 approach.
Cross Scott at or above 10,000, cleared for the RNAV Yankee 2 Delta 696. Okay, looking pretty good. We could throw some speed brakes out if we wanted to. Go ahead and start slowing us down as well. See if these even work. Did they even deploy? Oh yeah, they did, okay. Last time I flew this plane, they didn't either deploy. I can't remember if they weren't. I couldn't see them visually deploying, and didn't seem to work at all. So we can go VNAV now. Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted to. Not sure why it wanted to climb. I'm gonna have to manipulate this thing all myself, so. Alright, that's fine. So we've been cleared for the approach. We're on LNAV and we're gonna control our own speed here for now. Okay, RRMP is 0.02, so we're still looking good. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to send early, because now I'm faster than I want to be, and I'm at idle and full boards, and I'm really not slowing down enough. Okay. Get there.
American 225 select tower runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm, turn left heading 320.
Glacier Towers on 124.55. I don't think we're going to get switched over. 124.55. Okay, that's ready to go. Let's get our speeds down as much as we can now. Okay, lights. Let's get all our lights on now. I'm going to go ahead and do this early because I'm going to get busy here. Now, I wonder what will happen if I put in the VNAV again. See what happens. Not climb. Let's see what it does here. I think get a thing if it can stable out. Now it's putting in the power, which doesn't make sense. Well, it's saying to be at 280 knots here. No way, dude. This is stupid. I'm gonna put 250. Why would we be at 280 knots at 8,000 feet? I'm gonna put in 230. See how well this works. Still not descending. Still not descending. Okay, let's see. Nope. Okay, so we will do our own management here. Yeah, last time I flew this, the speed brakes didn't slow me down at all, and neither did putting any kind of flaps in. So we are probably going to be screwed here to get slowed down.
American 225, contact Seattle, departure out and
Okay,
correction,
I'm going to do a
small
level
link
change,
departure.
get us slowed down, and then I'll descend again.
American 225, solid departure radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230, proceed direct to Corver, resume the Seagull 1 departure. American 225, resume normal speed.
Yeah, that makes sense. I actually need to put it to, well, I need to put it down to at least no lower than my 3340, I think. And I'll just put it to there for now. So you're thinking that might be a reason why it won't descend properly? Alright, I'm gonna go flaps. See if I can get my boards back in. Trying to arm these things. I have no idea. There, just arm it there. Oh yeah, I don't think I did that. I have to read what you wrote. Alright, we're gonna just slow this thing down even more. Supposed to be at 8. See now.
2,500.
So here's the thing: is I need to be at 8,000 at this waypoint. So I'm already descending below I need to be. So that's why I was trying to keep it at 8,000. So Jinru is 8,000. So
Delta 2071, solid clearance. Good afternoon. Clear to San Francisco Airport. Desert 1 departure. MENA transition. Then as filed. Maintain a 10,000. Departure frequency 135.5. Squawk 1364. Maintain 230 knots in the climb until advised.
2,500.
yeah, there was probably something I did in the FMC or the FMS that caused me not to have it follow my path.
Delta 2071, read back, Rick.
Okay. Well. Alright, so now I'm looking for 7,200 here. It's not descending. Oh, it's because I'm fully managing everything myself here. So we are already at, let's get our speed down. I'm going to just take this down nice and slowly. Let's get our landing checklist out. Engine start switches, continuous speed brakes armed. Landing gear will be down and flaps. We'll get our flaps going here in a second. Alright, so now we're going to go down to 6,200. And get our speed down even more.
American 225 contact, Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Why do I got alt hold here? Okay, gotta keep an eye on this thing. I haven't flown this in months, a few months, so it's definitely something I haven't.
American 225, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Done enough
Maintain
for
flight level
sure.
380.
Alright, I'm actually getting a lot slower than I need to be right now. Big time. I was afraid I wasn't gonna get slowed down enough, and so I got the thing slowed down way too fast here. That's fine. So we're looking for. So next is 5,200. It looks like. Yeah, that bings. Keep twisting the wrong dang knobs here. Alright, so we'll manage that. Okay, I got it. Makes sense, man. Thanks for the help on that. I didn't really have an arrival. It was just an approach, so there was no arrival here. I don't know if that mattered or not. But all right, we're about 8 miles out. We're gonna go ahead and gear coming down. $2,500. Okay,
Flap 696, contact Glacier Tower 124.55.
Going to tower, Delta 696. Thanks for the help. Glacier Tower, Delta 696 on the RNAV Yankee 2.
696 Glacier Tower, wind to 150 at 9er, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land to Delta 696. Alright, I see the runway. Alright, gears down. We're going to go flaps 30. I got to take this, I'm just going to take the autopilot off. Take that down speed-wise. Trying to do this at the same time. What was our? It was 147, so 152. Oh well. Why is this thing? I'm not sure what is going on with that. Just turn that off. I'll adjust it all myself. When all else fails, just hand fly the thing flying. Alright, flaps 30, gears down, green light. Trying to hold my stick and try to manipulate my mouse all at the same time wasn't all that much fun. And my speed is pretty fast here. Pull back to idle for a second. Alright, I've been cleared to land, so landing checklist
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Been cleared. Hold on, I'll answer whatever you just wrote in just a second. Yeah, I'm getting way slow here. Let's get
500.
Throttle back up.
Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums.
Landing.
300.
I guarantee you I'll either hit the deck hard or I'll float halfway down the runway.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, again, like I said, I have no idea how to flare this thing. What? I can't get the reversers. Oh, there we go. Okay.
80 knots.
I need to remember to put my track IR on before I go into the landing there. Yep. Not gonna make it. Oh, barely. Okay. Dang. I should have went down a little bit further. Alright, flaps coming up.
696, taxi via Delta to the ramp, monitor ground point 6, good day.
Delta to the ramp, ground point 6. Delta 696, yeah. Alright, let me just get off the runway and get everything. I wish there was a way to flip these all up at the same time, as this is a pain in the butt. Like in real world, you'd just be able to put your hand up there and do it. Alright, everything else is good. Alright, so via Delta to the ramp. And just take a look real quick at the... Looks like might be short. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't flare in time. I'm used to trying to wait till like the last second. I've been flying the Challenger so much that I've been trying to get that thing to land properly. Oh, you said Delta to the ramp. Oh, we're pretty. Okay. I guess we'll just follow. This is Delta right here. I guess I should have went around on Bravo. There's not much room here for sure. Oh, what program am I using to show? Oh, am I showing all that stuff? This thing? I don't know if you saw that or not. It's called flightplan.com. And pull to a 10 degrees nose up. Okay. Yeah, this is called Flight Plan, and basically I have it set to my Android tablet. And then I have a program called SiteSync that allows me to put it on my computer. We're gonna have to follow the field trucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to one setting down on the texture qualities, because it seems like things are just a little bit, like the frames are a little bit slow, and so it's not as smooth. Having the textures at no compression, I don't think is as smooth for me, at least. Hey, we got an open area. I was thinking it was going to be full. Well, for the first flight in a couple months, I think the last time I flew the 737 was Zibo. Was this 327 Delta version? I can't remember. I just deleted it, but it was one of the 327 versions, I think. But it's been a long time. So it wasn't too bad of a first flight. I didn't...
Salt Lake City delivery. Very good day. WestJet 276 radio.
I didn't get the "where are you going"
WestJet 276, Salt Lake clearance, ladder clear.
That's good enough. From ATC, which is...
Thank you very much. WestJet 276 requesting clearance to San Francisco.
Alright, so shut down.
WestJet 276, Salt Lake clearance, clear to San Francisco Airport, Desert 1 departure, MENA transition, and then as filed. Maintain a 10,000, departure frequency 135.5, squawk 2774, maintain 230 knots in the climb until advised.
Yeah, what I forgot to do is do that and that.
Thank you very much. Cleared San Francisco Desert 1 departure via MENA transition. Climb initially 10,000 feet, departure frequency 135.2. And say again the squawk for WestJet 276.
WestJet 276, departure frequency 135.5, squawk 2774, maintain 230 knots in the climb.
Alright.
Departure frequency 135.5, squawk 2774, and maintain
I thought I turned on the APU
knots
when I got off the runway.
Advice, WestJet 276.
That didn't happen. Yeah.
WestJet 276, read back correct.
That's good enough. That's as much fun as I want to have. Yeah, I was pretty rusty. So kind of learning things for me is, especially in this plane, is getting to know the system, staying, VNAV. Basically, once I started descending, I couldn't use VNAV, just because it wanted to climb every time I put it into VNAV instead of it trying to go descend. So I basically had to control my, there's the APU. I had to control my VNAV the whole time, and basically, and maintain throttle as well. It wanted to, for some reason, the FMC, it said it wanted to be at 280 knots at, let's see, it wasn't Scott, it was one after that. Let me pull this up real quick. it was showing at this waypoint here, it was saying Junru 280 knots, or it was this one. It wanted to be at 280 knots there, so I don't know what was up with that, but I guess I gotta manipulate my own speed in there. But all in all, I thought it wasn't too bad. First flight in a while. It could have been better. The flare was ridiculously horrible. I mean, I don't really trust X-Plane's landing rate too much, but that still was. I know I didn't flare. I didn't pull back hard enough. Usually, my muscle memory's for the Challenger, and I pull back a little bit more on that one. But that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to add. So that will be the end of my stream. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the comments as well. I will take that into consideration on the next one. I don't think this plane's that far off. There is some stuff that that could be done a little bit differently, but for free it's actually done really well. So. I guess I could do the catering. Yeah, let's check that out real quick. That's good enough. I guess we could shut everything down. Go to battery power. Turn off the APU. I guess I could have released the passengers. That would have been helpful. Okay, let's look at this thing real quick. What kind of options do we have? Oh, that's it. Loading and cleaning. Let's see what happens. Guess this doesn't have auto brake or auto gate. Whoa, that's weird. Y'all could get out now. Oh, jeez. I just hear sounds. I think that's about it.